A place of hope. The Ladd School's origins. In the heart of Rhode Island, nestled amidst rolling hills, the Ladd School emerged. It was 1908. The school promised hope. It vowed to care for those with intellectual disabilities. A beacon of compassion, it seemed. Dr. Joseph H. Ladd envisioned a haven. He wanted humane treatment for the forgotten. The school, named in his honor, began with noble intentions. It aimed to educate and empower its residents. The early years saw progress. Residents learned life skills. They participated in therapeutic activities. The Ladd School for a time lived up to its promise, but shadows soon began to creep in. The initial promise of hope and compassion started to fade. The school, once a beacon of light, began to show cracks in its foundation. Reports of overcrowding and underfunding started to surface. The staff, initially filled with passionate caregivers, struggled to maintain the level of care they once provided. The residents, who once thrived in an environment of learning and growth, began to suffer. The therapeutic activities that were once a cornerstone of the school's mission became less frequent. The Ladd School, which started with such noble intentions, began to falter. The shadows of neglect and mistreatment began to overshadow the light of hope. The story of the Ladd School is a poignant reminder of how even the best intentions can go awry without proper support and oversight. As we delve deeper into its history, we uncover the complexities and challenges that led to its eventual decline. Shadows creep in, deterioration and despair. Time, a cruel sculptor, warped the school's noble facade. Funding dwindled, staff shortages crippled care. The institution, once a symbol of hope, became overcrowded. Conditions inside the walls deteriorated. Overcrowding bred disease. Resources became scarce. The humane treatment Ladd envisioned vanished. The focus shifted. Education took a back seat. Control and containment became the priority. The cries of the neglected echoed through the halls. The hope that once burned bright flickered and dimmed. A cry for change, public outcry and shifting tides. The world outside evolved. Attitudes towards disability shifted. The inhumane conditions at Ladd School could no longer remain hidden. Public outcry erupted. Advocates demanded change. They called for community-based care. They championed the rights of those imprisoned within Ladd's walls. The tide turned. The era of institutionalization crumbled. In 1994, after almost a century, the Ladd School closed its doors. But its story, far from over, took a chilling turn. Unearthing the past, a grim discovery. Demolition began. The derelict buildings echoed with the ghosts of the past. Then, a bone-chilling discovery. Workers unearthed human remains, skeletal remains scattered and forgotten. They lay buried beneath the soil, a testament to the horrors endured within those walls. The discovery sent shockwaves. Theories abounded. Who were these souls, lost and forgotten? What secrets did their bones hold? Section 5. Whispers in the Dark. Theories and Speculations. Theories swirled around the unearthed remains. Some whispered of unmarked graves. They spoke of patients lost to neglect and abuse. Others pointed to overcrowding. They spoke of inadequate record-keeping. The truth, shrouded in mystery, remained elusive. The discovery fueled investigations. Authorities sought answers. But the passage of time had guarded the secrets well. The truth remained buried, much like the remains themselves. Section 6. The Unseen Residents, Paranormal Encounters. Even before the grim discovery, whispers circulated. The Ladd School, they said, was haunted. The stories sent chills down the spines of locals. Some spoke of disembodied voices, others of shadowy figures lurking in the decaying buildings. The air, they said, felt heavy with sorrow. Paranormal investigators flocked to the site. They came seeking evidence of the supernatural. Their findings, often inconclusive, only deepened the mystery. Section 7. The Weight of History. Lingering Shadows. The Ladd School stands in ruins. Its crumbling walls whisper tales of suffering. The weight of its history hangs heavy in the air. locals avoid the site. They speak of it in hushed tones. The land, they say, is tainted with sorrow. The pain of the past refuses to fade. The Lad School serves as a chilling reminder. It speaks of society's capacity for both compassion and cruelty. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our past. Section 8. Voices from Beyond, Echoes of Suffering. The wind howls through the broken windows. It carries with it the echoes of the past. The laughter of children, once a source of joy, now chills the soul. Whispers of forgotten souls seem to linger. They speak of neglect, of abuse, of unimaginable suffering. Their voices, though faint, demand to be heard. The Lad School, a place of both hope and horror. It stands as a monument to the forgotten. Their stories, buried for so long, now claw their way to the surface. Section 9. Seeking Answers. The search for truth continues. Despite the passage of time, the search for answers continues. Researchers delve into archives. They seek to uncover the truth buried beneath layers of neglect. Families of former residents demand answers. They yearn for closure. They seek justice for the loved ones lost within the school's walls. The Lad School's dark legacy refuses to fade. It serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance, of compassion, and of remembering those society has forgotten. Section 10. A Legacy of Pain, Remembering the Forgotten. The Lad School, once a place of supposed care, now stands as a haunting relic of a dark past. Its walls, now crumbling, hold stories of countless souls who were forgotten by society. The Lad School may be gone, but its legacy endures. The overgrown grounds and decaying corridors are silent witnesses to the suffering that took place within. Each brick and broken window tells a tale of neglect and pain. It serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of institutionalization. The black and white photos of patients, the empty hospital rooms, and the barred windows paint a grim picture of a system that failed its most vulnerable. It highlights the importance of community-based care. Today, we see the value of support groups, home care, and modern mental health facilities that prioritize the dignity and well-being of individuals. We must remember those who suffered within its walls. The names on the memorial plaque, the weathered photographs, and the neglected graves are poignant reminders of lives lost and forgotten. We must learn from the mistakes of the past. The old newspaper clippings and historical footage of protests show us the outcry and the demand for change. The reflective faces of the elderly remind us of the long-lasting impact of these institutions. Only then can we ensure that such atrocities never happen again. The bright sunrise, the children playing safely, and the solidarity of the community give us hope for a future where such mistakes are not repeated. The Lad School story is a difficult one to tell. It is a story filled with pain, neglect, and suffering. But it is also a story of resilience and the human spirit's capacity to seek justice and change. But it is a story that must be told. By sharing these stories, we ensure that the victims are not forgotten and that their suffering was not in vain. For in remembering the past, we honor the victims and strive for a better future. The vigils, memorial services, and the planting of trees symbolize our commitment to never forget and to build a future where such tragedies are prevented. Section 11. Conclusion. The enduring mystery of the Lad School. The Lad School stands as a haunting reminder of the complexities of human nature. Its walls have witnessed countless stories, each one a testament to the duality of human experience. It is a place where hope and despair intertwined, where compassion battled with cruelty. The caregivers who worked tirelessly to bring comfort often found themselves at odds with the harsh realities of the institution. The mysteries surrounding the school may never be fully unraveled. The fog that shrouds its history is thick, obscuring the truth and leaving us with more questions than answers. But the stories of those who lived and died within its walls continue to resonate. Each photograph, each document, tells a story of a life touched by the institution, for better or worse. The Lad School, forever etched in the annals of Rhode Island's history, serves serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of human compassion and the importance of safeguarding the vulnerable. Its legacy is a call to action, urging us to remember the past and strive for a future where such places are no longer necessary. The echoes of its past still linger, a testament to the enduring mystery of the Lad School.